Hey, welcome back to Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. Today, I want to go back and talk about Cloverfield 3. Now, this new news bit of news information came out on December 8th, and I kind of flipped through it because it really didn't anything new. But I wanted to look into it because I was actually watching some videos about different Cloverfield theories, and I was just like getting into it, you know what I mean? I can't wait to go back and watch 10th Cloverfield Lane again. But basically, Cloverfield 3 gets a new release date, and it's no longer titled God Particle. So, God Particle was supposed to come out in February. Now, Paramount has released that they're going to move it to, or they're going to release a Cloverfield 3 in October. So, no secret anymore. No secret anymore. There's no trailer just pops out of nowhere and there says, oh, this is Cloverfield. No, nothing like that. They just said they're releasing Cloverfield 3 in October 27, I believe, and they took off God Particle off the February release date. So it can only be assumed that God Particle is Cloverfield 3, right? Probably. Most likely. The difference here is that the original in 10 Cloverfield Lane, there was a director making The Cell, who was before that was called Valencia, and it finished shooting. Nobody heard anything like it. Then all of a sudden, the teaser hits, and all of a sudden, it's 10 Cloverfield Lane. Like it just came out of nowhere. Almost like the 2008 Cloverfield, where the trailer came out, there was no title, it just came out of nowhere, and it was like, what is that movie? You know, what kind of a monster movie? What is it? People were thinking it's Voltron. Remember that? That was the day. But J.J. Abrams, I said it right. J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams. I'm saying it again. J.J. Abrams is producing this movie, God Particle, which is probably Cloverfield 3. Interesting thing is that the stars are totally clueless. Sounds familiar? One of them is, I'm going to totally rip this name to shreds, Gugu Mbatha Raw. Wasn't that J.J. Abraham? Anyway, recently revealed to Screen Crush, she was totally clueless concerning the project's connection to the Cloverfield franchise. She said, I actually have no idea. That is news to me. When I did the project, it was a total standalone sci-fi space thriller. So I couldn't tell you how it's connected. I don't know if that's just a rumor. It almost sounds like that other movie, John Goodman, saying they just shot a film and stuff. They did not had any idea it was a Cloverfield film. They just shot it as the seller, and it was totally not. They had no idea until the trailer came out, right? Another star, David J.J. Abraham. Yeah. He said that let me try to move my. Said every single day we were on that set, we were agog with the inventiveness and innovation between the technology, the story, and the audacity of what we were trying to accomplish. He said it's an incredibly exciting and innovative piece of storytelling. It's incredibly surprising, which doesn't really say much. It's just some really, he's excited. But this is interesting. The only connection, because people were talking about, is this going to be like Interstellar, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar at all? He said the only connection I would say is both films involve space and both films involve me. That's about as much connection I can see between the two. So basically, if all of you fans know already, that the God Particle centers on a group of astronauts who make a shocking discovery, wind up fighting for survival in alternate reality. Basically, something happens, shocking disaster happens, Earth disappears, there's a ship there's a space station appears all of a sudden, and the ship comes towards it, and they're not sure if it's whether it's friend or foe. So I don't know what's gonna happen to that. It sounds like a lot of different space movies dealing with aliens and stuff. Like even that Ryan Reynolds movie that's coming out. It's almost kind of like this in a way, and we'll see how it really transpires to be Cloverfield. But here's my gripe. Just like The Cell, or Valencia, or 10 Cloverfield Lane, whatever you want to call it, what J.J. Abrams said, it's a blood relative, right? And then when you finally watch the film, you get your slusho, you get your tagrato, you get these little aspects from Cloverfield, from the 2008 Cloverfield, but it doesn't really connect, right? Because it's a blood relative, right? Now, this movie is not directed by J.J. Abrams. He kind of just picked it up. They are reshooting some things into it, and that's probably why it's being pushed back to October 27th, because the film was done. This is my gripe. I know he's being truthful as a blood relative, but now he's saying that he wants to make a franchise out of it, and it's part of a shared Cloverfield universe. This is the thing. I can totally see him sitting behind a desk looking a bunch of different movies that people are making, and picking certain ones out, and says, or the studio says, hey, would let's put Cloverfield on this thing and we'll make a lot of money. Let's put Cloverfield on this thing, throw in the freaking slusho, put in a Tagerato, a letter or something. Maybe we'll call the space shuttle Tagerato 2. David Ayolo, J.D. Abraham starts drinking slusho at the cockpit. It's Cloverfield. Holy shit! No! If you're going to make a shared universe, make a shared universe from the start, not just pickpocket different people's films and slapping Cloverfield's name on it to get more money out of it, to get more. It's part of. Is that your marketing tool? That's so lazy. Just make it from the plan it out. Be like Marvel. I know I'm not a big fan of Marvel films, but be like Marvel. You got to plan it out. Even DC Extended Universe plans it out. You're just picking oddball science fiction thrillers and turning them into a giant blockbuster by throwing Cloverfield's name on it. That's so lazy. That's my biggest gripe. I truly hope this is actually a shared universe and everything starts to connect at an end, but I am worried it's not going to. All we're going to see is Slusho, Tagerato, and a monster in a film, and it's like a Twilight Zone. If that was it's supposed to be, then don't call it a shared universe. And just keep with what you're saying, it's a blood relative. But now you're putting, it's going to be a shared universe, we're going to have a franchise out of this. You're putting all this exciting thoughts into my head, and it's going to fall apart when I watch the film because freaking J.J. Abraham wants to make a Cloverfield shared universe, but it's really just using the name. Thanks for watching. Good night.